So today just a quick update from the site visit. We're doing quite a significant kitchen refurbishment in southeast London. This is a semi-detached terraced early Victorian property. We are completely replacing the kitchen, raising the floor in the kitchen, changing all the windows, doors to the garden, new cabinets, even including a part of the dining room. And at the same time the roof is being tackled as well. I will take you inside to show you what's happening in there. Behind us we've got a big curtain where behind the majority of the works are happening. But first of all, I just want to show you the window to the side. And this window, it's going to be a new window to the garden. So later on in 2 weeks, we're going to get rid of the base of this window. We're going to install a really nice fully glazed French door. They're oversized, actually over 2.1 meter high. But I think that's going to allow much nicer light and much better floor space into this lovely dining room. Okay, so let's move to the kitchen. So now we're in the kitchen. Where to start? I mean, this is quite a significant job after all. Sometimes you think you're just going to repeat the kitchen, it's a quick job, but oh, let's raise the floor a little bit. Oh, we don't like the ceiling pattern, which was done in 80s, the Arctic scene, so to get rid of it, there we are, you have to take it down, and there is a new plasterboard screwed on the ceiling. Obviously, we've got new downlights and new locations. Then, if you look at the floor, you have to raise the floor, so we've got a new king span underneath, we've got a new joist, so then the floor will match up with the height of the floor in a dining room, which is great. Then the list goes on as always with these jobs. There was the old door to the garden, which we now have blocked, and this become a really nice window by the breakfast bar area. And then there's also a window at the back. At the moment it's quite small and pokey, I shall say, but what we're doing, we're moving this to the right, making it bigger, so that will allow much better view of the garden from this kitchen. And then that will also allow us in, hold on a second, in this corner here to have a run of the cabinets all the way to the wall. In this kitchen, what we allowed as well for is the full height cabinets, so oversized cabinets rather. So we're going at 900 tall rather than 700 tall, so there's going to be a significant amount of storage in this kitchen. But then the sacrifice we're making, we're just doing this on the one wall, and then we leave the rest of the wall spare and free. Obviously, apart from the boiler cabinet, we're not touching that. This is so expensive to move. There's definitely not the money in the budget. But the rest of the walls will be open, so the kitchen will feel, a lot more spacious in that sense, while still having quite a lot of storage cabinets on this side. So, in terms of the layout, we're getting a fridge freezer in a corner, some drawer cabinets on the bottom with some wall cabinets here. Then we're gonna have our oven with the extractor fan, another cabinet, another corner cabinet, and what's quite nice, the sink, the light is not quite good, the sink will be right underneath this new window to the garden. Turning the corner, another corner cabinet, and this is where, on this wall, so the wall where the old door used to be, this is going to be our utility wall. So we're going to have a dishwasher here, very close to the sink, very practical. Then another cabinet, and then the washing machine. Again, here we have a freestanding washing machine. We had to work with the budget we were given, therefore we kind of limited in terms of things. Normally I would like to have a fully integrated washing machine, especially in the kitchen, which is open to the dining room, but hey, we need to make sacrifices somewhere. So just a quick overview of the kitchen again. Just a screen from a very simple program I'm using to communicate my design ideas. So first of all, let's start from the first proposal. on this particular project the budget is somehow limiting, so we had to be really careful what we're doing. So we started with reusing the existing fridge, which is freestanding on the left, some chest of drawers, oven with the hob over the top and extractor hood, and then we've got just a one cabinet to the right of the oven because we were not going to move the window, and then a cabinet underneath. On the other side, we are reusing the existing freestanding washing machine. Then we have got a 500 cabinet and 450 slimline dishwasher. Also, the boiler is getting its own housing. So that was the first proposal, but after further investigation, working on the budget, we concluded that we can stretch this design a little bit further, and here's our final design when now we're getting much nicer built-in fully integrated fridge. We are moving the window at the rear wall, so therefore we can allow ourselves to have additional 600 cabinet on the wall there as well. Just it looks a lot cleaner, a lot unified. And I suppose the only compromise is that we are still having a freestanding washing machine, but we kind of swap the side so that freestanding device is right at the end of the run, and a dishwasher for 450 slimline dishwasher is a lot closer to the sink. Also practicality of using the kitchen is better. You can also see that the boiler has got its full housing now, so it's going to be completely enclosed in a cabinet, and then we're having a simple shelf made of the same solid wood, which we're gonna use the worktop. At the end there you can see the little counter area where could become a little breakfast area just right by that side window there. So that just a quick catch up on the design. You can see this is a straightforward kitchen refurbishment. You just never know what you're gonna find sometimes when you do these works. Can't wait for this window to be bigger. Okay, so now we are in a back garden. This is a side entry. And then you can see that window, which will become a new patio door, oversized patio door, and then we're blocking the old kitchen door just to allow for the better layout in the kitchen. Just moving forward, I just show you the back of the house as well. Okay, and this is the back of the house. That window obviously is gonna be enlarged, be twice the size. Then we are putting that door there. You can probably see that at the same time the client decided to go and do some roof work. So it's always a good idea to stagger those jobs because you know, it's a lot easier than for you to, if you have to stay in the property or if you move out, you keep your costs to a minimum or distraction to a minimum, and then essentially my client's gonna get themselves a really lovely renovated house. You know, this is a Victoria property from about approximately 1870. The roof definitely needs to be done. You know, the kitchen, although I didn't film it before we started, I've got some photos, so I will put them there in a minute. Thank you. And this is the front of the property. We've got scaffolding outside. It's beautiful in the summer sunshine. My guys are going in. And that's my little bike I travel to my sites on. I just wanted to show you, this is a cutest dog. It belongs to my client. She is absolutely adorable and very, very friendly. I absolutely love dogs.